One page a day. Hey everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Today, I want to talk about a concept that completely changed how I approach my goals, my learning, and even my creativity. It's incredibly simple, but trust me, its impact is massive. It's the idea of one page a day. Now, I know what you might be thinking. One page? How can one single page possibly make a difference, right? Sounds almost too small to matter, right? We live in a world that glorifies grand gestures, massive overhauls, and overnight success stories. We're told to go big or go home. But what if I told you that the secret to achieving those big goals isn't a giant leap, but a series of tiny, consistent steps? Let's break it down. Think about a book you've always wanted to read, but felt intimidated by. Maybe it's a dense classic, a complex nonfiction book, or a new skill you want to learn from a textbook. The sheer size of it can be paralyzing. If you see the 500 pages and think, I'll never have time for that. So, the book sits on your shelf, gathering dust, a silent monument to your good intentions. But what if you committed to just one page a day? One page. That takes what, 2 minutes? Maybe 5, if it's really dense. Anyone can find 5 minutes. You can do it while your coffee brews, during your commute, or right before you go to sleep. It's so small, it's almost impossible to fail. There's no excuse not to do it. So, you read one page on day 1. Big deal, right? You read another on day 2. Still feels like nothing. Let's do the math. After a week, you've read 7 pages. After a month, you've read about 30 pages. And after a year, you've read 365 pages. You've finished an entire book, maybe even a thick one, without ever feeling overwhelmed. You conquered the intimidating volume by just showing up for 5 minutes each day. This is the magic of compounding. It's a principle we often hear about in finance, but it applies just as powerfully to our habits and personal growth. Small, consistent efforts, when repeated over time, build on each other and lead to exponential results. That one page a day isn't just one page. It's a vote for the person you want to become. It's a signal to your brain that you are a reader, a learner, someone who finishes what they start. And this concept doesn't just apply to reading. It's a universal principle. Want to learn a new language? Don't try to cram for 2 hours once a week. You'll burn out and forget everything. Instead, learn one new word or practice one grammar rule a day. One page of your textbook. That's it. Want to start journaling to clear your mind? The thought of filling a whole notebook can be daunting, so just write one page a day, or even just one sentence. The goal isn't to write a masterpiece, it's to build the habit of reflection. Before you know it, you'll have a rich record of your thoughts and your journey, feeling creatively blocked. Want to write a novel, a screenplay, or a collection of poems? Forget the finished product. Just write one page a day. Some days, that page will be brilliant. Other days, it will be absolute garbage. It doesn't matter. The act of producing that one page keeps the creative engine running, keeps you in conversation with your ideas. Stephen King, one of the most prolific writers of our time, has a daily writing goal. He shows up every single day. That's how masterpieces are built, not in a single flash of inspiration, but through daily, dedicated work. The same goes for fitness. You don't have to start by running a marathon. Just go for a 1-minute walk. It's the next day, maybe a 2-minute walk. The one-page equivalent could be 1 set of push-ups, 1 yoga pose, 1 minute of stretching. It's about building momentum. The hardest part is always starting, and the one-page-a-day method makes starting ridiculously easy. This approach fights our biggest enemies, procrastination and perfectionism. Procrastination thrives on feeling overwhelmed. When a task seems too big, we put it off. One page a day breaks the task down into a manageable, non-threatening chunk. Perfectionism tells us that if we can't do it perfectly, we shouldn't do it at all. The one-page philosophy says, just do something. Doesn't have to be perfect. It just has to be done. The goal is consistency, not perfection. Over time, something incredible happens. That one page starts to feel easy. It becomes an automatic part of your routine, like brushing your teeth, and often you'll find yourself wanting to do more. You'll sit down to read your one page and get so absorbed you end up reading 5. You'll plan to write 1 page and suddenly a whole chapter pours out. One-page rule isn't a ceiling, it's a floor. It's the absolute minimum you commit to, which often opens the door to much more. This is how you build discipline, not through willpower and brute force, but through gentle, sustainable habits. Each day you complete your 1 page, you get a small hit of dopamine. You get a little win. You're building a chain of success, and you won't want to break that chain. This positive feedback loop is what makes the habit stick. So I want to challenge you. Pick one area of your life where you want to see progress. It's just one. Is it reading, writing, learning an instrument, coding, meditating? Whatever it is, identify the 1-page equivalent. What is the smallest possible action you can take every single day? Commit to it for just 30 days. Don't worry about the end result. Don't worry about how far you have to go. Just focus on today's page. Lay that 1 brick perfectly. That's your only job. I promise you, at the end of those 30 days, you will be amazed. You won't just have made progress on your goal. You will have fundamentally changed your relationship with the process. You have proven to yourself that you are capable of consistency and that great things are built one small step at a time. The mountain is climbed not by looking at the summit, but by focusing on the very next step in front of you. Let me know in the comments below what your 1-page-a-day goal is going to be. I'd love to hear what you're working on. Let's support each other in this journey of small, consistent steps. Thanks so much for watching. If you found this helpful, give this video a like and consider subscribing for more content on building a better, more intentional life. I'll see you in the next one.